Well, good morning, everybody.
Good morning. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon now.
Oh, it is. Is it really that late?
Yeah, it's really that late. We've been setting up everything to get this week's show under go.
Apparently, he started a little earlier than everybody else.
I did not. Anyway, welcome to this week's edition of Knit Be Damned. I am one of your hosts, Gregory Patrick.
And I am host number 2, Philip Champlain.
Yes.
Cheers and good afternoon.
I'm going to have a cigarette. That's the preamble to our show. And all I have to say is, damn, it's cold out there.
It's 47 degrees, I think.
It's freaking Central Florida.
Yeah.
And we woke up this morning, it was 38 degrees.
Yeah, it was cold.
Yeah, screw that.
I stayed in bed for a little bit underneath the comforters.
You know, all these people up north, I feel for you, I really do, about the blizzards and everything, but y'all are used to that. Y'all do that all the time.
I think it's funny that they do that suddenly it's a massive blizzard. Frilly people that live up there. Is it anything different than you get any other year?
Yeah, what did they show? Like the one that hit New York this week. They were like, oh, shut down the city. Everybody's got to stay home and don't move.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, everyone was out throwing snowballs and ice skating.
Right, they were having fun like they would normally be
having. Got a day off from work.
Yes.
Because, it's a state of emergency.
I think it's that they're running out of money and their salaries are in jeopardy.
That's quite possible. And we also have to mention that we were going to do an on-location shot this week of us buying yarn.
Yes,
However, because of the cold, with it being 47 degrees, we decided that we were not leaving to go out into the chill. We went out long enough today for us to go get foodstuffs, and that's it. We came home.
We're ready to settle in. Although, it's funny enough, it's probably going to be like 78 degrees by the end of the day. No?
62.
Six.
That's still cold in my book. There's a reason I live in Central Florida.
It is true.
I wake up in the morning and it's 70. When I go to bed at night, it's 80. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay, August is different. August is a different animal altogether. But, we decided not to do a location shot this week because we weren't going to go out into the frigid cold.
And we will do one. To be honest with you, normally we plan out our trip before we go, so we're only in the store for like maybe 10 minutes.
You should see me shopping. Yeah. I'm not a shopper.
No.
I have a list, because it's the agoraphobia. I'm like, get me the hell out of here and get me home.
Yep.
So I jump in with my list, I buy and I know where everything is. So I jump in, grab it, hit the checkout, and then we're out in 10 minutes.
It really does. We have our coupons ready when we get there. We pretty much are telling the cashier what we have. We have their non-sale items. We have coupons for half of them because they will take everything. It's amazing.
Yeah, they'll take Joann's coupons, Michael's coupons, Hobby Lobby's coupons.
Mm-hmm.
There are probably more that we don't know about that they'll take. They'll probably take your Winn-Dixie can of peas coupon if you let it.
As long as it's crafty.
Got one.
As long as it's crafty and it's what they sell, they will take it.
But we did have an idea of what we were going to do on our location shot to make it more interesting, other than me grabbing a couple of skeins and panicking towards the exit.
We want to critique some products and show you what we use and what we go to buy, what we enjoy using and what,
And not only that, is that we take the bus down there. It's only about a mile, maybe mile and a half. It's not that far. We take the bus down there, but then we walk back and hit all these other places on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Joann's is the farthest, so then we hit like Hobby Lobby, sometimes the Asian grocer,
the liquor store if we have to stop at.
And then who else do we? Oh, the dollar store is on the
Dollar
way.
store. There's all kinds of stuff. We live, like I said, we live in Orlando, so we actually live in a really good neighborhood. They have everything to offer, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So on our walk back, we do. We have Pho Cloc, which is great, as our Vietnamese.
I was just going to say, so that's what you're going to look forward to when we do our on-location shots.
Is a bunch of sweaty guys walking up and down the highway.
Rather than and I like to make the small breaks because it makes it an easier travel. But look at us talking about a show they're not even going to see this week.
No, they're not. So, ta-da!
Moving along. Oh man, the first thing we have to do is give a shout out to Kim Huffington.
Kim Huffington, thank you very much.
Kim Huffington sent her stash of yarn to us in
this
huge giant bag
in a big old box
full of goodies.
And then
full of
now,
goodies.
I think she will be happy to see this because it was mentioned in a card that she sent us.
Yeah.
That I have been busy this week, and it's all thanks to her. And I think most of these fellas have families, but if not, you can go look on our show. What's her?
Huh?
Kelly?
Who?
Kelly. No, Kelly made the magnets that we got from you. These fellas are all made from the yarn that you sent me.
It looks like an episode of The Muppet Show.
What? Yes. Hello, everybody. Floyd. Barry Lime. I don't know what Snowflake's name is, but I don't want to call him Snowflake because that would be
This guy?
Yeah.
This is Peace, dude.
It's Peace, dude?
Peace, dude.
Peace, dude. It's the eyes.
Yeah.
He's been into the green.
So,
and then,
yeah.
and then we got this fella here.
That's Zebra.
Zebra, because of the seafoam mane.
Yeah.
So.
Now, these are sold, but this one is still available in the shop, and so is that
This
one.
fella, which is the yarn, these colors.
As of
are,
when we filmed this.
Yes, so we won't know what happens while we're doing that. But these are the fellas that were made from the yarn. That's why the bag looks a little thin, is because, thank you.
Yeah, Cam, this was a great haul. This was really wonderful. Philip had a question about this. He came to me and he said, I'm having a hard time with this crinkly stuff. Well, here, let me put it this way. I'm having a hard time with this crinkly stuff. I'm like, okay, what's crinkly? Can you give me a definition?
Sorry, crinkly.
And he said, you're here. And he hands it to me, and I'm like, oh, this is homespun by Lion Brand.
Yes. You sent me 2 colors. There's another one here, a darker one.
Oh, yeah. I think this is called Victorian or Edwardian. Victorian or Edwardian? One of the two.
There was a bunch of stuff in here.
But anyway, he said, back to this one.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know what to do with this. And I was like, you know that Afghan that's slung over our couch?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when we first moved into this apartment, that was the housewarming present I made for us, was this
yarn.
This beautiful, simple 5-hour Afghan using this homespun from Lion Brand.
This only took you 5 hours?
Yeah, it's a V-stitch up and down, back and forth. It's a 5-hour throw. Done.
It's brilliant. I love it. But I couldn't figure out what to do with the yarn.
And he kind of looks like a sexy Viking when he...
When I wrap it around me, I look like I'm wearing a sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I thought, yes, we needed to share that, and thank you. The honey and the jam, I love. It was awesome. Thank you very much.
Yes, that was very kind of you, but I have to say that, and for the future, if anyone wants to send us stuff, I have a lot of enemies out there, as many of you know.
Yeah, unfortunately so.
Don't send food, because I'm not going to eat food, and don't send food for the cats.
We're not going to give it to them.
I can't do it.
No.
I want to. I think it's sweet and kind. He ate that jam up and down.
Yeah, it's awesome. Awesome. Wow.
I know that you're a wonderful person, but to anybody else out there,
yeah,
don't send food.
I'm not supposed to accept it. I feel like my mom has told me that please don't accept candy from strangers. That's sort of what it felt like. But I can't disagree with it because Gregory has had some volatile people.
And there are some sick people out there.
Yes,
if they're sick enough to want to ruin your career, they're just one step away from sick enough to wanting to kill you.
Yeah.
Or make you really sick.
So. Someone commented on our site, on your video, about me crocheting and Gregory not knitting. Well, I crochet and Gregory knits.
It's kind of funny because if you watch the episode...
we explained that. So apparently you didn't watch it. You just saw me back in the background with my stuff.
So we were being threatened of being banned from a knitting group because he was crocheting and I wasn't knitting.
Which goes back to the first statement I made in my first show. I was like, what is the deal? I was like, these people are mean. I was like, what's the difference?
What's up with knitters being all bitches? Come on.
I didn't insult. I tell you,
it's a group of elitist people who just want to smack down anybody who's doing well.
It was weird.
Yeah, because they're just,
I think that's crocheting, and we're not going to have that here, is what it was sort of like. I was like, whoa, ladies, step back.
Yeah.
Step back for a second. All apologies for ruining your day.
And then because whoever saw this only, I guess, saw a selection of that episode.
Sure, something.
Saw Philip crocheting and never saw me knitting. So wanted to inform us that this is actually crocheting, not knitting. There's a huge difference.
And we don't have that if you read our bylines.
And I don't know anything about the difference between knitting and crocheting. But I bet you I could tat your ass in a heartbeat. Anyway,
Oh,
God, you're vicious today.
Well, you said you were sinister today or something.
I do. I feel sinister.
You stay away from me after we're done with this video.
How... Yeah, mind that pot of jam.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's up with me today. I feel...
It's supposed to be good.
I don't know. I feel angry or something. I don't know why. I feel... I woke up this way. I woke up feeling kind of angry. I don't know why. Maybe it has to do with...
I've said before in previous episode, I get distracted and I'll sit and watch something and I can... Oh, no. He's a good untangler.
As you said, I get distracted. You went, oh,
No. It's like squirrel!
Squirrel.
Yeah, I'm definitely one of those kinds
I got tangled.
kind of...
I had 2 colors down there. I didn't realize there was another one in my bin.
Oh, yeah, I do that all day.
Alright, shit.
We'll give him a second and he might get to work here soon, but he's pretty good about the whole tangly thing.
Careful of that axe, Eugene.
It's not sharp. I swear.
So it's St. Patrick's Day. And I have the coolest story to tell you about St. Patrick's Day. I'm trying not to get punched in the face.
Sorry.
Alright, so our St. Patrick's Day special is... There is no real special thing about St. Patrick's Day.
Well, neither of us are Irish.
And I gotta tell you, I kind of avoid, the whole Savannah thing because the city shuts down. It's a huge, huge big deal. And it's always a lot of drunken people pissing on your front door and being ridiculous. And
Wow.
a good example of that is a story that my mother is going to love. The fact that I'm telling you now, but I published it in a book, so it's already been out there. So she's already given me the riot act over it. See, okay, so my mother was in town in Savannah with her girlfriends for St. Patrick's Day, and they were sharing a hotel room that was on the main drag, and that would have been Broughton Street at the time. And so they were at the hotel. They woke up the next day, hungover in their pajamas, and they were like, "Let's just go get something to eat. We just need something." So they popped in to one of their girlfriends' car, and it was a convertible. And they took, as they were coming out of the hotel, the wrong left and ended up in the procession of the St. Patrick's Day parade. So, in order not to get busted, my mother and her girlfriends put the top down, and 2 of them sat on the back of the hood and started waving
Oh, that's
to
funny.
people so that they could get to the Waffle House.
But they still had to go through the whole procession before they got out.
No, on Broughton you don't have to go that far. And it's not called the Waffle. Days Inn used to have their version of a Waffle House, and it wasn't called, but it was a Waffle House.
Gotcha.
Like a huddle house, that kind of thing. So, happy St. Patrick's Day, Mom.
Cheers, that's funny.
Cheers.
Oh, man.
All right, then. She is insistent that she is going to be our first live in-studio
Obviously, we're going to have to get a bigger space because she's just going to have to stand behind us.
Yeah, way back there.
Way back there.
Okay. But twice now she has called me saying that she has watched all of the episodes and wants to be the first in-studio person. So she's trying to make it work. She only lives about 4 hours from here, and so she's trying to find the right time to come down so she can spend a couple of days. And you think I'm drinking this beer too now? That woman will be having a Prosecco or 2. And we don't mean glasses.
She's a lot of fun. I do enjoy her, my time. I've only met her once, and she was here for 3 days.
Yeah, well, yeah.
2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
And she was a blast.
Yeah, she is one of the last of the great Southern ladies. Yeah, you'll enjoy her on the show.
I don't know about all that, but I'll get her.
Oh, she's gonna hate you for saying that. See, my story made her look fun and interesting. Your story made her look like, well, she's not that impressive.
Well, I mean, I don't know what that means, I guess. I'm from South Florida. We didn't have Southern ladies here. In the South, apparently, it's a big deal. We watch a lot of Golden Girls, and apparently Blanche is which reminds me of your mom, but not the sex way. Just like, your mom's kind of funny that way.
Cut! Cut!
If that's a Southern belle. Is Blanche is supposed to be a Southern Belle?
You know, I had
busy.
I had to remind my mother the other day on the phone
Uh-huh.
where, you know, we were talking about, you know, the goals that Philip and I have. And they're not that big. I mean, they're pretty simple goals, but we wanted to reach them by the time we were 50. And as I was telling my mother this, I said, "You do realize that's only going to be within the next 5 years." And she almost had a heart attack. I swear, she had one of those esophageal spasms.
Choked on her prosecco.
She was like,
she did.
"My child is going to be 50. Yes, Mom, we're going to be in the same age bracket soon.
Yep.
Soon we'll be the same age."
Well, how long has your mom been 50?
A good
7 years?
7, 8, 9, 10 years.
That's funny.
I've lost track.
That's a lady's prerogative.
I've lost track. I just
That's a
remember
lady's
how old
prerogative.
she was when I was born, and so that's the only way I remember how old she
Don't
is.
we as like
It's
this
not that old.
gay folk? We didn't hit 25 for years.
Gay folk didn't hit 25?
Is it 25 or 30? Which one do you stop?
What are you talking about?
For like, you know, hiding your age.
Oh.
I thought it was like 29, like you were 29 forever.
No, that's a lady thing.
It's a gay man thing.
No, the gay men were always, I think it was 25. I'm 25. Oh, 32.
Or 32.
32.
Because you didn't want to be 33 because no one was ever 33.
Right, it's 32. Yeah.
It's a bad luck number or something. Anyway. What was that? We were supposed to have a show here today, but apparently
This is our show.
This is our show today.
Oh, and excuse us for being like so colorful this week, but we were tired of looking pale, so we oversaturated the video to make us look better.
I think it's what we really look like.
The tricks of the trade.
Mm-hmm. It's our makeup man is digital. Yeah, that's not good. You're not Marlena. And you're not trying to pick up somebody on this show either. What the fuck was that? Yeah, no, stay away from my man. I'll catch you. See that serious look?
You know, it's like people say, like, you know, weapons around the house that you need to have in case someone. What world do you live in that needs to be something you consider? But if you have to consider it, I got my freaking knitting needles, man. Freaking knitting needles. My freaking
knitting needles. Not canote. Yeah, see, that's what I'm getting. And they're called Senbone.
But you are in the chair.
I'm not in the chair. I didn't have a project ready for the show because I showed you my projects that I had been working on. So now I'm just preparing everything for this afternoon after we're done with the video, because then I can get to work on everything. So don't get in trouble. Don't get mad at me for not crocheting.
I'm knitting. Don't worry, I'm knitting.
And I'm preparing. So I'm in preparation mode.
Cast on, bitches. Cast on.
Cast on.
Cast on your anger.
Is that what all that was? Because that was funny. I laughed out loud. I really did. I wanted to say something, but I'm not part of your group, so I'm kind of like, I get it secondhand from Gregor. Gregor's like, did you see this? I don't either. It's the funniest thing.
You can't let just people enjoy themselves. I mean, it's almost like...
we did have... Sorry.
You know, the way I knit right now, you know, is one version. Okay, there's another version out there, and I know somebody's going to say that's not the proper way to knit. Yeah.
We're not instructing you how to do what you want to do. We're just talking about it and giving our opinions on the subjects.
Look, you know, this is the cool thing about what we do. We do it, and we don't need your approval.
I never asked for it anyway. I thought it was really cool that I learned how to do it, and I felt accomplished.
Kudos to this man for learning how to crochet in a matter of no time. And not only crochet, but crochet amigurumi style. I mean, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
And I guess, I don't know, you crocheters, knitters are going to have to tell me what your deal is about crocheting and why you're so angry to have it around you.
I'll tell you what it is. There are a lot of knitters out there who think that it's a low version of knitting. It's a low-class trade. It's trailer park. A lot of knitters do. I've heard you. I've watched you. I've seen you behave like that. Like, oh, I don't crochet. I knit. Because knitting is supposed to be some... You know, there are better versions of doing things in crochet than there are knitting. Lace tablecloths are a great example. But a lot of people do take it as a sort of social status, that if you're a knitter, you're better than a crocheter. And I think that's just bullshit.
It's ridiculous.
It's bullshit.
Yeah. Sorry, ladies, gentlemen, whoever believe that. Because,
And that's why we're here, to clean this crafting crowd out.
keep the crafting. Like, we're supposed to be working together, people, to keep this alive. Because
That's
you know
right.
what? I don't see a whole lot of people in there looking for yarn and crochet products, because they meet people like that say, one, either you're a man and you're not supposed to do it, or two, oh, you're just doing the simple thing. You only have one stick in your hand. You don't have three. Well, as far as I can tell, Gregory's only using 2 sticks, 3 sticks.
I'm using 4,
You're using
man.
4. Ooh, he's advanced. He's advanced. Right now, I'm happy that with crocheting. I want to learn how to knit because I think I need to make my own socks because I think that's kind of neat. But as far as that goes, I learned crocheting and it's giving me the joy that I wanted from it. And it gives Gregory and I something to do with each other and to having to do with each other.
You just got dirty on the
I get dirty all day.
It does.
I do. Sorry, I'm a Cancer, and apparently we're highly sexual beasties.
Okay, it's a lot like watching Everybody Loves Raymond. I don't really care for Raymond, but I love everybody else. The way he's always in bed trying to paw at his wife, and she's like, just give me the pillow, I'm rolling over. A little bit like that. Anyway,
Yes.
I've lost count again.
See, that's why it's hard to do
Look,
this.
I overdid it, but that's okay. I'll turn it into something
Why don't you
else.
take one of those sticks
That's
away?
the genius behind what we're doing. Someone's going to say, you missed a stitch. I'd be like, bitch, I did it on purpose. You know what?
I wanted a hole there.
I wanted a hole there.
That's where I'm going to stuff it.
I'm a trans
That's where I'm going
knitter.
to put it in.
This is transsexual knitting.
It's right.
I wanted that
That
hole
there.
there.
And you know why? Because I said so. It is transsexual.
It's so fucking ridiculous. Whatever happened to y'all just making common fucking sense?
Yeah.
I did it. I dropped the F-bomb. I have to. It's one of those days. It's one of those days. I'm a little bitter. I'm a little angry.
And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why he woke up like this. And he should be all happy and clams.
I should be.
Well, even though he's allergic to clams.
I should be all happy and pudding. No, I don't like pudding either.
You don't like
Should
nothing
be all
sweet. Don't give him anything sweet. Boy, don't do
happy
sweets.
in, what is my favorite?
Joyous.
Shepherd's pie is a good one. I'll be happy in
Shepherd's pie.
What else do I love?
Ladies and gentlemen,
No.
giant squids and murderous fish are coming your way.
And that's Tech Talk.
That's it.
Tech Talk.
I didn't really have a lot of tech talk. I have to go to my laptop.
Not only was it Tech Talk, but it also covers our next segment, which is your inspiration for the day.
Your inspiration for the day is look out for those weird fish and killer octopi in your local lake systems.
Don't answer the door without looking through the peephole.
That's right. God, Lord. Gregory has become paranoid. And just because they're looking for you doesn't mean they're not paranoid. Is that how that goes?
I don't know.
Okay. We've done plenty with banter on the evils of segregation between crocheting and knitting.
Yeah, if we haven't repeated ourselves more than once.
Yeah.
What's up with
that?
these knitters, man?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't really
When
get
did y'all
it.
become like the cool kids and
Nobody else can join.
nobody else can join?
Because I could learn from all of you. Like, I don't want to go to your sites, particularly those sites that the people made us stink about it, because now I don't feel welcome. Suddenly, oh, you're the guy that was on that video crocheting. How dare you? You know, we won't have you in our site. That's how I felt about it. Because some people just attacked. I felt attacked about it.
It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay.
People are fools.
People are mean.
Yeah.
Will we care?
No. Like a 2-year-old.
We're just going to keep on knitting and keep on crocheting and keep on tatting your ass into a corner, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my next project. I'm going to start tatting.
I don't know what that is.
Making lace.
Oh.
Madman lacing. Can you see it now? No, I can't.
I can, actually.
Madman
You need a rocking chair. And a
Okay,
shawl.
just because I love my little old ladies doesn't give him the right to make me a little old lady. All right?
Sorry.
I have a great respect for little old
Okay.
ladies. I think they're
Well, you're not.
fiercest
Okay.
sons of bitches.
You're
that
not
ever lived.
You're not a tranny or nothing.
No, I'm not.
But you come out of the bathroom after your bath smelling like grandma. You watch grandma shows. Sometimes
Murder,
you
She
have.
Wrote is not a grandma show.
You asked
okay?
my grandma. Murder She Wrote was a grandma show.
It reminds me of my grandmother. Okay,
Ta-da!
she was one hell of a woman. That's all I can say.
And from the stories I've heard, she really was.
And so I like the idea that whenever I was in her bathroom, her bathroom smelled of Dove soap. So I wear Dove, okay? Dove people, feel free to send me something for this endorsement.
And it's funny because it's after his bath. It's Dove, Grandma Country Kitchen, mixed with Grandpa Old Spice.
Oh yeah, because I also wear Old Spice.
Because he wears Old Spice.
I don't know what this is. I don't know why I'm being put on display like this.
Because it's kind of funny.
I tell you what, I have all respect for my grandparents. I think they were wonderful people.
We both do. Mine raised me, so. Surprisingly, she didn't crochet or knit, as far as I know. But she raised 8 children.
And see, and like my grandmother, when she passed, she left me her cigarette case with her crochet hooks in it. And when my granddad passed a couple years after that, he left me his croquet set. So I have croquet and crochet to remind me of my grandparents. Yes.
And mine is I'm a gardener. I grow vegetables to supplement our grocery bill. And
yes.
This year I've only done tomatoes, heirloom tomatoes, but I've done everything. I can beans.
No, you have not done. No.
What haven't I done?
No.
Well, it's not, I haven't done everything.
Stop. Someone is about to pay you a compliment.
Oh.
You just let them ride.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
You have not done just tomatoes. He is growing an avocado tree.
Oh, yeah.
He has been growing beans. They're not growing.
They're not growing.
They're out of the ground.
I think
they
it's
haven't grown
too
yet.
cold for them.
He's got a gazillion pepper plants out there in little tiny egg carton things.
Yeah, I use egg
So
cartons.
let's not say that the only thing you're growing is tomatoes.
You're right. I'm sorry. Which I have to do after this video. I have to get all my peppers replanted, and I got like 30 of them.
So pull it back, brah.
Sorry.
Good God.
I'm modest.
No, that was not modest. I have too been doing. That was Knitter Be Damned, the animated version.
Yes. One day we'll have to. We'll take our camera outside and we'll take a picture of everything I've done outside. Big whoop. I enjoy it. It's one of the things that makes me happy. And that's what I got from my grandparents. My grandfather worked in a nursery his whole life, and I learned from him watching him. I didn't realize it, but I guess I do now.
Now, see, I think that these are ancestral voices calling. It's not only nostalgic, but it also helps you kind of have yourself firmly planted in your roots, in your traditions.
Yeah,
You keep these things going, and you keep these things moving on. So, it's my job here to make sure that croquet keeps on rolling, thanks to my grandparents.
We do play often.
Yeah, we haven't in a while, though, because this garden's in the way.
He won't play around it, which is funny because it's just other obstacles.
No, I'm not playing around a tomato plant, no.
Why not? You feel it's going to reach out and grab you?
No,
like
because
the koala bears?
No.
My tomato plants are full of koala bears!
No,
they're not.
Not that again.
Okay, sorry.
No. I don't know how many viewers we have in Australia. I'm sure we can look at the algorithms, but I'm sure the number went like this. Whoop.
All I'm doing is winding. The whole episode is me with different colors again and just rolling them into balls.
Winder be damned.
Yeah, that's right. Today is Winder be damned. Sorry. No crocheting for me today.
It's Nicole.
It's Nicole Kimmett's clap. Hey, Nicole.
No, we can't. You smile that big.
I like Nicole Kidman. She's all right.
I don't know.
I don't know enough about her personally to make any kind of judgment call on her.
But does she knit?
Don't care.
I do.
Do you?
I do.
I don't think she has time.
I would love... No, I mean, seriously, all these people that have, like, they sit in their trailer for an hour and a half, and then they have 20 minutes... I mean, I've done, like, 2 commercials, and I spent 8 hours in that damn trailer for me to spend 30 seconds on the set. I know that people could be knitting.
She made, like, $4 million for that shit.
I got a free cheeseburger.
No, she may have been. She got a free cheeseburger.
And some recognition. It's all about pimping myself.
Well, you're supposed to be knitting.
No, we're heading towards the end of the show. I did my knitting. That was all that was necessary to prove that we're
Is that what that was?
That's it. Look, I can do it. I know what I'm doing. But we talked about it. We talked about knitting. We talked about how knitters can be vicious and
Yeah.
unnecessarily.
And I don't know if I've gotten that from the crocheter angle because I haven't seen anyone on the crocheter sites that I am on say anything negative about crocheting people.
Like I said,
So it's
because
weird.
knitters feel that they're superior
Yes.
to crochet.
What is the superiority in the knitting community?
Maybe because they think it's a harder technique and crochet is for trailer parks. That's all I can ever get.
Well,
That's
I
it.
lived in a trailer park for a little while, but still. Doesn't mean... Damn, Gregory. I love you and all, but shit.
But shit, what?
So you can't do it. Maybe if we're not on camera, like we leave it on camera. And
This
there's
is
nobody-
why. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Knitter Be
Knitted be
Damned.
damned! Be damned!
Wow.
Really appreciate it. We love all your support, and your comments have been really extraordinary. Thank you very much. If you
Yeah.
like the nipples.
Now, Blair White doesn't like it when people say on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. We like Blair White, but we have to tell you,
So,
be
yeah.
sure to like and
Please
subscribe.
like and subscribe.
And share with your friends.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
We need some shares.
We've been doing this for a month now. 4 episodes. It's been a month.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you want the show to continue, tell your friends. Tell everybody about it.
That's
Friday
right.
night, we upload a new episode. And if you don't get around into it until Saturday morning or Sunday, no one's going to come
No one
calling.
cares, yes.
No.
We're not going to punish you. We're not going to dox you.
Yeah, but whatever you do,
Whatever you do.
don't be a bitchy knitter.
No more bitchy knitting.
No more
We're not
bitchy.
going to have it. We're not going to. Don't put
No.
people down for what crap they've decided to do.
Let it ride.
Yeah.
Let people enjoy themselves.
Give them a compliment for what they've done.
Yeah.
What's so wrong with that?
What is so wrong with that?
We appreciate you. We do.
Bye, bitches.
now. Yeah. Is that bye, Felicia?
Bye,
Bye,
Felicia.
Felicia.